I am back with another new edition of Georgia. Yes, I am in this wonderful country once again, and I have brought a whole new series just for you. So stay tuned and let's dive right into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Just Go with Amreen. I am here in Georgia for my group trip. Yes, I am hosting a group trip in Georgia. I've landed in a city called Kutaisi, and I decided while I'm here, why not film the entire experience? Well, not exactly film my group trip experience, but the experience in Georgia and showcase it to you. If you have landed in Kutaisi, which by the way you can land if you take the flight Wizz Air from Abu Dhabi, it brings you to Kutaisi, not to Tbilisi. So if you come here, it's best that you explore this town a little bit. It is such a tiny town that you can just literally do a small 2-hour or less walking tour and see all the main sites. But this vlog is obviously not about just the city of Kutaisi, but also the things that you can do if you are in this town. After a quick short walk, exploring and touching all the small little points that you can see in this small city of Kutaisi, it's time to head out. Now these are the things that you can do as day trips from Tbilisi as well. But if you are in Kutaisi, these places are just 30 minutes or an hour drive away from this town. Since there is so much to explore around the city, it's best to base yourself in the city. If you're looking to stay in Kutaisi, I have two recommendations for you. One is a 5-star hotel which I am in right now. It is called Kutaisi Inn, and the second one is called Best Western Hotel, which is located in the heart, in the city center of Kutaisi. Kutaisi Inn, the hotel, is about 15-minute walk away from the city center, which is absolutely fine if the weather is so amazing. It's time to head out, and the first stop is Prometheus Caves. Prometheus Caves opens at 10 a.m. all the way till 7 p.m. The tickets to it cost about 23 Georgian lari per person per adult, and something that you should know is that there is an English-speaking guide that guides a huge crowd, depends on what season you're going of course, through the cave, explaining everything about the cave. So it's not your guide that will actually take you in. They have guides of their own that will take you inside the cave and explain everything, give you a whole tour. So stick with them and be close to them, because obviously they don't have a mic or something and you want to hear what they're saying. If you're interested in that, of course, stick with them. Another thing that you need to know that there are a lot of stairs. So if you have mobility issues, if you are a senior citizen who cannot climb stairs, then that place is not for you. In fact, all of the places that I'm going to be mentioning in this vlog are not for you. If you have mobility issues, if you have extremely low fitness level, all the places that I'm going to mention in this video are not for you, because they all require a moderate level of fitness and definitely no mobility issues. Next up, Okasi Canyon. It is very famous. A lot of people do day trips all the way from Tbilisi to this place. They also do day trips to the caves, but the canyon is far more famous because of its beautiful nature and of course the little boat ride that goes through the canyons. It's really spectacular. This place opens at 10 a.m., closes at approximately 6 p.m. But during summer, they are open all the way till midnight. But during winter, it is still accessible, by the way, till about 5 p.m. The boat ride is dependent on the weather. It's not working all the time. So if it's raining heavily, it will not function. So keep that in mind. I bought the ticket of Okasi Canyon, but I did not buy the ticket for the boat till I actually got there. The tickets to the canyon costs about 17.25 Georgian lari. If you want the boat ride, it is another 15 Georgian lari. The boat ride is not a very long boat ride. If you're thinking it's going to be like an hour or something, it's really not. It's just a very short, like 15 to 20 minutes boat ride. It's a small boat which takes about 6 to 8 people. It's a raft. Try not to sit in the front, by the way. If you are sitting in the front, you will have to row it, by the way. I was not a fan of that. You can also go zip lining, by the way, if you want, if you're a fan of that. It's a very short zip lining experience. I didn't do it. None of my group members did it, but we saw it and it was like zoop, khalas. It costs 50 Georgian lari, which I think is quite pricey for Georgia, and especially for something which doesn't even last, I don't know, like 10 seconds. Very important point, wear right shoes. There is a lot of walking. If it's raining or if it is snowing or whatever, there are chances you could slip if you're not wearing the right footwear. Another thing to remember, this place you cannot swim. Swimming is prohibited. The last place I visited with my group was on the last day, but I'm going to showcase it in this video. It's called Okasi Canyon. Oh my god, this place was wow. It was so different. I know you're probably thinking, Tbilisi Canyon, Okasi Canyon, I mean, what's the difference? Canyon is canyon, right? No, Okasi Canyon is really beautiful, completely unique, very different from Tbilisi Canyon, no comparison whatsoever. This place also opens from 10 a.m. but closes at 5:30 p.m. and I doubt you can visit it when it is peak winter or snow time, because it can be very difficult to get there. So that's another thing that I wanted to tell you. Getting there is not easy. So the Okasi Canyon, they have a proper walking trail. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do that entire trail, depending on how many photos you take and how many times you stop, because it is just so stunning. You have to stop. But point is, to actually get to the entrance, which is the beginning of the trail, you either walk to it or you take another jeep that goes from the visitor center where you buy your tickets. You take a jeep. So the tickets cost only 17.25 Georgian lari, which is standard throughout all these other attractions that I've mentioned. But the jeep, now there are these jeep and their drivers, some of them speak English, some don't, and they are going to come and blurt, literally blurt a price, whatever they think they want to say, whatever they think that these people will be able to give. We were 4 of us and they came and asked for 150 Georgian lari, which was ridiculous. This is apart from the ticket price that you have to pay, so that was going to cost us a lot. So we told him absolutely not, and we started walking away. They asked us how much you can pay. I told them 60. Yeah, we literally told them less than half, 60 Georgian lari. He agreed. Not only that, he agreed, and when we actually got on the road, we realized that, oh my god, thank god we actually took the jeep, because the walking path to get to the trail, that's the beginning of the Okasi Canyon, was insane. And if you're, forget about fitness or whatever, yeah, if your fitness is great, you can walk through that entire trail. It takes so long. It would have taken you not an hour and a half, but maybe like 45 minutes one way to get to the beginning of the trail, and then 45 minutes back. It's not the time, it's the road, it's the gravel, it's so rough, it's not a trail, it's not something that people who've never hiked or don't hike will appreciate doing. So take the jeep if you're not into hiking. The driver, when he'll take you to the trail and you finish the trail, he's going to tell you that we can go to a couple of more waterfalls, which are, by the way, beautiful, but I'm going to charge you more. And then again, he will throw some ridiculous price at you and you bargain a lot. Bargain a lot. He told us like 60, like double of what we were already going to pay him, and then we told him no, we will pay you like 30, and he agreed to that too. Just FYI, the waterfalls that he was planning to take us to have no entrance tickets, but it was going to take like an hour back and forth driving, and then another 15-minute quick hike close to the waterfall area to actually get to it. Point I'm trying to make is that Okasi Canyon is not something that you can combine with Tbilisi and Prometheus. It's a whole different day trip on its own. Just so you keep that in mind. You cannot do all 3 in one day. You will be very, very tired. You cannot do everything. You will have to skip the waterfall or something or the other if you want to do everything in one day. So I would not advise you to do all of them in one day. There's a lot of nature in the western part of Georgia around Kutaisi. So if you come to Kutaisi, stay for a couple of nights, explore everything, and then head out to Tbilisi and other places that you want to see and experience in Georgia. That is all from me from this video. If you like this vlog, you know what to do. Give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming adventures. More coming from Georgia next week. I will see you guys. Bye guys. Take care. Georgia And okay, again. So, Amreen, that is not good. With exploring this, you want to, let's do that again. Tell you what this cave is about 9 p.m. I will kill them. The